Shalom, Israel. Want to start off, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, to the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. This will be a quick hit. I'm just going to dive into a couple scriptures. And this will go into fasting. You know, Salakia. Yeah, this will go into fasting. The importance of it. I've seen and heard a couple different, couple things. And one of them was, this lesson's kind of, it's inspired by a couple things. And it kind of went hand in hand through the spirit, because I was at work and, being around certain individuals, the time that you're being at work, and all they were talking about was eating food. Oh, this looks good. Have you had this? And, that sounds so good. And, I'm going to go there after work. And that's all they were talking about was eating food. And then, through the spirit, I caught something on my break. And the brother from, I think it's the Nigeria. Salakia, if I'm wrong. But one of the brother from Africa. I was listening to one of his, and I don't know how to pronounce his name, Salakia, but he makes beautiful videos, man. And he, I heard them talking about that all through the day. And then I get on my break and stuff for my lunch, and they're still, and then he comes out with that as far as fasting. And so it sparked, a lesson right there. And he was just going into the importance of fasting, and which is true. And just you American Babylonians, you're so accustomed to eating. And this is to Jake, because Jake loves to eat. Jake loves to eat. They're not, right now in this time, in day and age, in these latter days right now, boy, You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, y'all ain't trying to, you ain't trying to fast. You ain't trying to miss a meal. Because, most of them, especially the youth, Jake smokes weed. Jake smoked that weed and drink that liquor, and then they want to go eat a good meal, and they're obsessed with eating, shrimp and lobster and crab and, barbecue and, hamburgers and French fries and chicken. They want to eat all that. Jake loves to eat, but they're not thinking about, fasting and doing none of that, let alone eating healthy. But Jake loves to eat, and we're coming into that time where the food is about to get scarcely. Jake ain't trying to. Jake go 30 minutes without eating. They ready to snack on something. 30 minutes, literally. But I just want to dive into a couple scriptures. I'm not gonna make this too long, but the Lord tells you, You know, you can't just, yeah, you believe, but it also comes with some you got to make your body a living sacrifice, man. You got to afflict your soul. You know, it comes with fasting, and prayer is good with fasting. And it moves you closer to the Lord by fasting. It's a must. So I'm just gonna go into a couple scriptures, and then I'm gonna go to Psalm 78, and this is when you know uh, you know the nation of Israel was in when we were in the wilderness, our forefathers, and with Moses, and they Yahweh Shem Yahushai was doing, feeding them and clothing them. And they still, question and want to go against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And one of their cravings and lust was meat. So we're going to read Psalm 78 and 18. And it reads, "And they tempted Yahweh by Shem Yahushai in their heart by asking meat for their lust." Right? You keep, you're just asking for meat, man. And that's another problem with Jake. Jake loves to eat meat. And the kids just want to eat meat. That's it. That's all you want to eat is meat. You don't want to you're not trying to eat just you don't want to eat no vegetables, or you're just accustomed to eating meat. Too much meat is bad for you, man. But Jake don't understand that, and Jake don't care. Jake will eat wings, a hamburger, hamburgers, and turn around and eat a steak all through the day. Turn around and eat some bacon, and all that, man. Meat, 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 meat. But but Jake got it bad, man. Jake gonna learn, but it's the importance of fasting, man. It keeps demons off of you. It keeps you in spirit, close to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. And that's what you gotta be in, is spirit. You can't just be I just believe, and then out here doing, no fasting, no praying, none of that, man. You can't be out here like that. You cannot be out here doing that and expect, things to just change in a blink of an eye. You got to prove yourself to the Lord, man. And that's where a lot of Jakes is going to go wrong in the end. So let's go over to let's go to Matthew 4:4, and it reads, "But he answered and said, It is written, man shall not live by bread alone." And that's what Jake is obsessed with, man. Jake is, I even seen on the internet, they got all the Jake doing all these different cooking channels. I was watching the dude, the rapper Trick Daddy. He got him, his nephew. His nephew weigh about 400 pounds. Eating, cooking up everything. They cooking everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's sad, man. That's it. Food, eat, meat. You know, ain't no scriptures being told or nothing, man. There's a famine coming. There is a famine coming. And a lot of you Jakes gonna die of starvation, man. A lot of you Jakes gonna die of starvation. It says, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Right. You know what I mean? This word, man, you need this word. This word it feeds your soul and it fills you, it strengthens you, man. You know, you got all these people trying to prep and do all this extra stuff, and you know, you need to eat this and makes you, you know, it's healthy for you. This word is healthy for you, and it comes with fasting. Of course, you got to have some food, but in this time you need to be fasting. You need to be fasting. So we're gonna go over to what was this? This was you gotta fast, man. We'll go to Daniel. I got 2 more. Daniel 10:3. Then we'll go at 2. This is Daniel 10:2, and it reads, In those days, I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks. 3. I ate no pleasant bread, neither came flesh nor. He didn't eat no bread, no meat, no nothing, nor wine in my mouth. You know, he wasn't drinking no wine, he wasn't eating no meat, no bread, no nothing. Neither did I anoint myself at all till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled. You know, and to go like that, you know, you gotta have the spirit on you, man. You literally gotta have the full spirit. And back then, you know, they could endure a little bit more, man. Built a little bit more stronger. Way stronger than nowadays. Like I said, Jake go 30, 50, you know, 20, 30 minutes without eating no food. They could eat a full meal, and then 20, 30 minutes go by. Jake ready to grab a snack, or, you know, it's terrible, man. Daniel just told you though, man. He didn't drink no wine, he didn't eat no bread, didn't eat no meat, no nothing. 3 whole weeks. We can't do that right now. You know. But to go 2 days, go 24 hours, full 24 hours, from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep the next day. 1. Same thing the next day. Time you wake up to the time you wake up the next, that's 2. You know, nothing, no food, no drink. You know, you could do the little water fast, but the full-fledged fast is no water, no food, no nothing. Nothing. Don't drink nothing, don't eat nothing. That's a true fast for 24 hours, you know. So we'll go over to Joel. We'll go to Joel. This is the last one I'm going to close out. Joel 2:12, and it reads, Therefore also now, saith Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, turn ye even to me. So you have to turn to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai and seek him with all your heart. You know, Jake want to put all their heart into showing you how to cook these meals and, you know, hit different licks and, you know, how they dress and all this extra folly. You know, turn your heart to the Lord. And with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning, you know, that's what you have to do. Jake trying to party. Jake wants to eat, drink, and party and have sex. That's it, man. And try to chase the bag and high sight. The Lord said, turn to me with fasting, weeping, and with mourning. You know, and this is the time that we're in. This is mandatory, heavy, right? This is vital right now in this time, because it's destruction coming. You know, you need to try to do the best you can to do that, man, to rehearse these acts, because there is a famine coming. We're going to see, Lord willing, we get down to, though, in the summertime, you know, because I want to see because I think it's going to hit, what is it, TF, shit hit the fan, you know. I think it's gonna hit sometime in that summertime where it's really, you know, it's still gonna be something, but it's gonna start. You gonna see it around that time, around July, August, where yeah, this is real. So, you know, this is the time to be praying, fasting, and weeping, man. This ain't party time, man. We're in a time of war. You know, and like I said, a lot of you Jakes, man, you just don't get it. All that smoking weed and hanging out and partying up, you know, the roof is on fire, all that mentality, man, that stuff is out the window right now. If you're in that spirit, good riddance. You know, that you could die in the famine, man. So, you know, Spirit hopped on me. I wanted to come in and hop and go in on that. So Adawan Ratazah come back with another lesson. Hopefully you were edified. But I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. Shalom, Israel.